Let us define frequency response plot. The effect of frequencies on the transfer coefficients of a system or a circuit represented in log-to-log coordinates is known as frequency response plot for that particular system or for that particular circuit. It is usually represented in log-to-log coordinates and it is in horizontal axis and vertical axis. In horizontal axis, the frequencies are plotted. In vertical axis, the decibel is defined. Now, the decibel is defined as dB equal to 20 log E out by En. In our case, the transfer coefficients are E out by En. For a system, the transfer function is output by input. So, if you are considering about the voltage, the output voltage by input voltage are the transfer coefficients, right? The ratio of output voltage by input voltage. Hence, our transfer coefficients are E out and E in. Hence, decibel is defined as 20 log E out by E in. Now, let us consider a few examples. Let us first consider a high cutoff low pass filter frequency response plot. And later, let us discuss about a band pass filter that rejects both high and low frequencies. Now, if we talk about low pass, high cutoff low pass filter, if you look at the frequency response, you look at this graph. Now, this is set to 0 decibels. This is the horizontal axis, and the level is 0 decibels. And this is the vertical axis, which is labeled as 0 decibels, and this is the horizontal axis, which is labeled as frequency hertz. Now, these frequency logs are plotted in decade manner. For example, 1 hertz, 10 hertz, then 100 hertz, then 1 kilohertz, 10 kilohertz, and 100 kilohertz. The frequencies and the respective decibel values plotted on the vertical axis. So, for example, for 100 hertz, the frequency response, the decibel value is at this level, and for 10 hertz, the frequency response, the decibel value is at the 0 decibels at the horizontal level. Similarly, for a band pass filter that rejects both high and low frequencies, the frequency response starts from here, from the low frequencies less than 1 hertz, and as the frequency increases, it reaches to 0 decibels, and then around 100 hertz, the response reaches to 0 dB, and then continues till 100 till 10 kilohertz, and slowly starts again decreasing till it reaches to 100 kilohertz frequency. Now, the important things we need to consider here is the conclusions out of this frequency response we can draw is that if any point which is higher than 0 dB is then the system is acting as a amplifier, or the system's response is amplification. If the 0 dB, if any point is occurring below the 0 dB level, that means the system response or the circuit response is attenuation. And when the value is the point is occurring at 0 dB, if the value is 0 dB, that means output is equal to input. Hence, if the input is giving some value, the response from the system is the same as the input. Hence, output voltage is equal to input voltage. So, hence we can again reiterate the conclusion from the graph that the horizontal portion of the plots is at 0 decibel level, which means E out is equal to E in. So, when this is at 0 level, if any point is occurring at this, the system behaves as a input follower. That is, output is same as input. As the any point goes higher than this 0 dB, that means the system is amplifying and the performance or the response is amplification. And any lower point below the 0 dB, that means the system is attenuating. Now let us once again discuss this graph once again. So this is the high cutoff low pass filter frequency response. That means the system's response is horizontal till this level. That means till this frequency the output is equal to input, and as soon as the values are decreasing than 0 dB, that means the system is attenuating at this range of frequencies. So with this graph we are able to understand the system response and system behavior or a circuit behavior. Similarly, a band pass filter that rejects both high and low frequencies. So beyond this there is no response from the system. So at this low frequencies it is allowing certain low frequencies, and but still it is attenuating, but it is still allowing, there are some frequency, some dB values available, and once it reaches to around 100 Hertz, the output becomes equal to input, that is the system's response, output response is equal to input response, or input or output voltage is equal to input voltage, and it continues till 10 kilohertz frequency, where still the output voltage is equal to input voltage. And as soon as the frequency is crossing beyond 10 kilohertz, your response starts decreasing, your dB value starts decreasing. That means system is attenuating between 10 kilohertz to 100 kilohertz frequency ranges. Hence, my dear friends, with this we can understand a system response and its behavior with respect to the various frequencies provided at its input. So, my dear friends, let us conclude this part of video, that is preparing for an interview part 3, and see you in my next video. Hope you like it. Please share and subscribe, and in my next videos we will be discussing about reactive elements in more detail, about the circuit for low pass, high pass and band pass filters, and BJTs and more electronic components in more details. So hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.